Hello guys and girls and welcome to the second gameplay video with our deck Castor der Wohltätige. The deck discussion is of course in the description, and yeah, last time we had a very nice, very close game to play, and let's just hop into a new one. Normal, casual, start, let's see if we can find a game. And we already have, nice. Let's select our deck and hop right into it. So, I did change the dimensions right now, so it should be a lot better, like to actually see the cards and all this good stuff, because I was pretty big in the last video. But yeah, we both chose our deck. Let's start. There we go. Okay, I won the coin flip, so I am the first player. My opponent is playing Alonso, Dizzy Pirate. I could check right here what cards are there, but I don't want to do that, because that's usually what I don't play. Do it either way, and yeah, he plays this, Mars, and Shadows. So, okay, let's start the game and see what we have. We have Ammonia Clouds, Aember Imp, Poltergeist, EMP, Shuffles, Key Abduction, and Phase Shift. So the problem is... Oh wait, actually it's a pretty decent hand, since we can call this and play this right away, and then... Because if you start with 7 cards, and you can only play 1 card, and then it's your opponent's turn. So I could call this right now. Oh wait, opponent is still choosing if there's a mulligan, so I can call this right now, play this one, and then the opponent can only play 2 creatures next turn. 2 cards next turn, so yeah, that's something. That's a pretty good turn, because now, usually you can't get rid of that, because you would need creatures for that, and they come into gameplay exhausted, and all this good stuff, so yeah, let's first see what he does. In theory, he should only be able to play two cards. But that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. My hand is not the best otherwise, only 1 other creature in Shuffles. So, and if he plays an artifact, I could play Poltergeist, but first let's see what he does. He plays Ammonia. Okay, he calls Mars, Ammonia Cloud gets right away rid of my card. Okay. So I could just call Mars as well. Which I think I want to do. Just play the EMP, get rid of his thing. Yeah. I think that's... not get rid of him, but stun it. Get an Aember, then we can play the Key Abduction. Get another Aember. Oh wait, all Mars comes back to hand. Okay, I should have played that first. I shouldn't have to play the MP. Either way, doesn't matter now. The Ammonia Clouds I want to keep. And just end the turn. Yeah. Want to keep that depending on what it plays. Okay, we get the Time Traveler and we get the Zookeeper. So 2 good cards. But let's see what he says to do. Like, we can just call Logos, play the Transfer, draw cards, and then potentially Phase Shift, do some shenanigans. The board is basically resetted. He has 1 more card in hand, but I have 2 Aember. So, yeah, I played that. I forgot that Key Abduction goes for all March creases and not only for mine, so I returned his into his hand as well. But yeah, if my opponent doesn't play anything I want to get rid of with Ammonia Clouds or with the Poltergeist and Artifact, I'll probably call Logos, play Time Traveler, then Phase Shift, and play the Zookeeper as well. But that depends on what he does first. Because the Zookeeper on board is awesome. Of course, if Time Traveler I could potentially draw some cards I rather have than the Zookeeper, but we will see about that. We will see about that. Might just call Mars again and just play the Grabber back into his hand. But he's thinking a lot. He is thinking a lot. He calls Shadow, actually. Okay. Plays this guy. And Bad Penny. If it would show up. There it is, Bad Penny. Just destroyed. It always comes back. That's the annoying part. And if this fights, he steals 1. So now... can't really get rid of something with Monicos because this goes back to hand. This is too much, so I stay with my play. Let's start with the Time Traveler. I don't mind Time Traveler going away, like getting destroyed, because I still have in my deck half of Future Self and then I get him back from the graveyard, so not too big of a problem. So the annoying part though is if I play now Phase Shift, I could first draw some more cards. Or do I could keep this for the combo? If I use this to draw some more cards, then I can play Phase Shift, draw a card, and then potentially get something good with play Phase Shift, or I could just play the Zookeeper. Problem with Zookeeper is if he called Shadow, he can get rid of that because he's Bad Penny into that and then his Dodger. So do I want to draw more cards or do I want to keep this for the... I could now draw 1 card and then another one for sure. Guaranteed. Or I keep it. Just play the Zookeeper like it. Like, I think I want to play it. Because yeah, let's play it, let's play it. Let's get the most out of this turn. Then let's play Phase Shift. Draw another card. Okay, yeah, and we want to play the Zookeeper. To the left. The Zookeeper might be gone next turn, but that he has to call Shadow from that. Which is of course something he could do. It's a bit annoying. Can't really protect him because he got 2 creatures out. Let's see what he does. Maybe value something else more than getting rid of my Zookeeper, which I would like a lot. Because I like my Zookeeper. Just gives me an Ember every time I reap, and I get to basically get rid of something. I put it into my archive, so it's not gone forever. But it's get rid from the board, which is important. And rid of his deck. Because as you know, if you're out of deck and you just reshuffle your discard pile. He calls Mars. Okay, so probably can keep the Zookeeper then. Okay, I can keep the Zookeeper. So now the question is, do I... what is this other one? Mars, Shadow, and this. So I could... I think I want to call this. And just play Shepherds for 1. Doesn't have any Ember currently, surprisingly. Play the Mind Barb, get rid of one of his cards. Nice, it's a discard, because what I want to do is play this one and make him... force him to play this. Because he doesn't have any dis on board, then no Zookeeper's guaranteed to save for another turn, barring he has a destroy thing. So he has to play this next turn. The Poltergeist I want to keep. I don't know if he has any annoying artifacts in the deck. So I can end my turn right here and just draw 3 cards. Okay, now I have a lot of Mars cards in hand, so next turn I have a nice Mars turn. But now he has to call this, obviously. I have already 5 Ember, he still has 0. He has the 2 Grabber Jammers, which is of course annoying, since that makes my key cost 7. 8 actually, since he has 2. But I can get rid of 1 of them. Let's see. I like that he discards this, because that means one of his discards is already gone from the hand, so he might not have that many left. He more likely has a lot of discards, since he only played Mars and Shadow this so far. So his hand might be full of discards. But I rather have him play stuff than use the stuff he has on board currently. I mean, obviously it depends on what he wants to play, but... from what I see on board, I want to keep my Zookeeper for another turn, so that's why I chose this time. Let's see if it bites me in the butt, or if it was worth it. Because I would most likely call Mars next turn. Fill the board, get rid of one of his Grabber Jammers. Or probably... next turn, I would have do that as 6 Ember. I can play these 3, which don't gain any Ember. So I would have 6 Ember. So even if I get rid of 1, it's not too bad. So I could get rid of Dodger as well. I think Grabber Jammer is more annoying. But yeah, he's taking his time. I don't know why. Since he has to choose this. I don't know why he's taking so long. He has to choose this. Yeah, usually I would like, it's fine to think a lot, like what your host does that as well. I do that sometimes as well, but right here, there, buddy. Just ask him if he's there or if he's AFK, because I don't want, like, since it's I would mind as well if it's not a recorded match, but if it's recorded, I usually don't want to take him too long, because then I have to fill the void with my nonsense I'm doing right now. There we go, he's there. Chose this, plays hand of this, gets rid of my Zookeeper. Damn it, okay. That's a bit annoying. Then he plays Mind Barb, gets rid of my own Mind Barb. Okay. Okay, so that's a bit annoying, of course, but what can you do? We wish he didn't do that. We just call Mars right here. Play our Mind Warper, then play Ziggs of the Many, and our own Grabber Jammer. And that's all I can do. I'm only close I don't want to play because it just destroys this, destroys this, destroys this, destroys this. And on his side only Bad Penny would go, which goes back to his hand. So I actually can't discard this, but I don't know if he has a board wipe. But he might want a board wipe if he has one. We discard this, we risk it. We want to draw more cards. Okay, there we go. Now it's his turn. He lost an Ember since I still have Shuffles on the board, so he's still at 0. Let's see. I have 2 Titan Mechanics, which could offset the Grabber Jammers. which I could try to do. Choose Mars, okay. So he can capture 2 right now with his Grabber Jammers. A Grabber Jammer. Mothership support. Play for each creature Mars creature did 2 damage to a creature. Okay, so he can do 4 damage. He did 2 to the Shaffles and now 2 to my Mind Warper, okay. And got an Aember for that. Then he probably reaps those and captures 2 of me. I would assume. Yeah. He just that. And what does he have here? Compound. Compound action, reveal any number of mask cards from your hand. For each card revealed this way, you may ready 1 mask creature. Okay. And he plays Quarker. And harvest again. Okay. Okay, that's a bit annoying and troublesome and all that good stuff, but I think I have to call Mars to try to gain Aember as well and try to get rid of one of his. Then I can buff up my Statistics of the Many, and then I can start killing these guys. Which I think I have to do. So, yeah. First, we reap review. Again, I'm myself. Then we play this creature card to the left. And then we reap review as well. We want to do the effect, yes, and we get rid of 1 Titan Mechanics into my archive. And now it's a 6 power creature. And the next turn we can start killing the Grabber Jammers. Okay. Don't have any Mars cards in hand, so I wouldn't be able to. I mean, I can call this and get rid of them and play Compound as well. I don't have any Mars cards, but I would get rid of it. So, and I could play the Baruab to protect my Relentless Whispers, gets rid of a Time Traveler, which that's not too big of a problem. Because as mentioned, as mentioned, I can get him back. And use Pawn Sacrifice. Oh, we can now 2 times 3 damage, so probably to my Bolter is probably gone right now. And 2 damage to him, yeah. And then he can fight with his Dodger. That's a strong turn. Strong turn. And he probably gets rid of my... Or does he just... Who does he fight? Oh, he did fight him. Okay, yeah. Okay. And he plays Bad Penny. Skirmish and Poison. Oof, that's annoying. So... What I think I do is just call Logos and get rid of them. Grab my archive as well. He has 10 Aember right now. Oof. I can't get rid of that Aember. I can't at the moment. But I want to get rid of the poison creature. I could get rid of that guy as well. So I think calling Logos currently. Yes. Play this creature to the left. We will have 1 at our flank, so I'll only cast 5 for my opponent. It's a bit annoying. Then you can play this card, kill this, and kill this. Done. And I do want to keep this. It can steal some next turn, which I think... Potentially I want to do this next turn to steal 2 with my Titan Mechanics. So I think I keep this as it is for now. No, Zookeeper. Okay, I will go to this hand right now. Sadly, no this board. So here's the first key. We are still scrambling at 3 Aember only, but 3 of our Aember are on the field right now, so potentially we can get this back. But we'll see about that. First, let's see what he does. I have to get rid of the Skirmish Poison creature because then he just kills everything. If you're not aware, Skirmish first of all means that he doesn't get damage if he attacks, and Poison means that once he does damage, you die. So he only does 1 damage and I die. So he just kills everything. He plays Ember Imp. Okay, I can only play 2 cards, and then discards Tentacus. I did not play him. One must play. Why? I see no reason why you would not play him. And then he plays it. Okay. So now I can only play 2 cards. Question is, what do I want to play? Well, I can only play 2 cards while I destroy him. So if I call Logos or Mars, I could destroy and play more cards, but I don't have them, so I could just try to play this, send him back to his hand so I can play my other things. Yeah, I have to play some creatures so they can't forge again. I think it's what I want to do. Just call this. First of all, play this, send this guy back to his hand. So I can play more cards. Play the Troubadour to the left. Play this creature to the right. Because I don't need to protect this with Troubadour. Play this one just to get rid of his artifact. Oh, I can actually... Now I can ready creature. Yeah, let's ready Troubadour. Now we can 5 with it and get rid of this one grabber jammer. Okay, end our turn. Okay, cool. I totally forgot I had a mask creature in hand, so we can actually use the effect event. And we got the help from creature itself, which is awesome. And a lot of Logos cards, so we can have some fun next turn. He called Shadow, okay. Place Dinos Biome as elusive, choose a friendly creature, you may use a creature this turn, okay. And the Long Fuse Mines. And the Urchin to steal one. Okay, I'm definitely playing Noirisifer next turn. So, I definitely want to call Logos. Start with first. Play this to get rid of one and draw a card. Then, do I play the Health yourself already? No, first I want to play my other action cards so I can get them back into my deck. So we can play Fogify. And we can play this artifact. Then you play you. Then you play the Health and Feature Self. Because this I can play but it stays on the board, so you select the character. Why can't I? Do the select the character? Why can't I select my? Ah, there he is. Okay, I can select him, but the things are in the way. Okay, there we go. I could select him. I thought on what I couldn't select him, but yeah, now my discard pile is back. I can play the Time Traveler to the right because I rather protect my other thing. Draw 2 cards. I got this again, so I can actually. But it doesn't do anything since it's not I would steal 2 with that. So I can now play this creature to the left because I want to direct it by Troubadour. Let's look at sand. Bait and switch. Ooh. Okay, it's not as bad because I can steal 2 and then you can't forge an Aember. But I have to be careful about that. And Restless Whisper. Okay, so first let's play. Did I already play this? I already played the Dimension Door, right? Did I already play? Oh, I can just see it right here. Yeah, I played the Dimension Door. Nice, I have it already. You can just look here. So now I can reap with you, steal 1, reap with you, steal 1. And now I can't forge. He can still play bait and switch, sadly. And there's not much I can do to stop that. That's a bit annoying, but yeah. That's the end of the turn. Strong turn, but yeah, he just plays bait and switch. I had to call Shadow. I could have called that. Bait and switch, there he goes. Now we both have 8. But I can steal 4 next turn again, so that's not too big because another Dimension Door. Potentially 4 if like my Logos creatures stay alive. Relentless Whisper, 2 damage to a creature, most likely my Psychic back I want to say. Yeah. So I can only steal 3. And then he used the Gravity Jammer to steal again, yes. And then to reap with Urchin. Okay, I get a key next turn, and he as well, but I need to get the board presence now, I think. I can't prevent him from forging keys. So right now, I think the board presence is what I have to work on. So, what I could do. I could call Logos and fight with these 2, get rid of him, and get rid of him. And just reap with my Time Traveler. Oh wait, Gravity Jammer, so I didn't forge a key yet. Or I could call, and if I reap him I can draw another card, which could help. Or I could call Mars and just fight with him, get rid of him. And then play some cards. which don't really help me. Play Zookeeper. Yeah, I think Mars is the better option. This costs 6 currently, so we will have 7 next turn, so I need to... 7 when you have 9. Oof. Don't know if I can win this. Don't think I can win this. Here's too much Aember. The bait and switch was too much. If I call this, I can gain a lot of Aember, but that wouldn't help me. Because I can get rid of these two basically. Gain 7 Aember. Like fight him with him, get this 2 Aember as well. And then I could potentially try to steal some Aember with Dimension Door next turn. It's the best shot I have, because if I play Mars, I can just get 2 Aember back, have 8. And then he has 7. And then I would steal a lot. But I don't have a... So I think calling... That's the best shot I have right now with this. It's the best shot I have right now. Let's fight you. I get my 5 Aember. Let's see, it's elusive, elusive. So they're all elusive, so it wouldn't work to run you into something, so I have to run you into you. Just to get the 15 Aember. End my turn. I have to end my turn right here. I can steal 3. But I can't keep him low forever. Yeah. I have 50 Aember right now, but it's not like I can actually use them. I can forge 1 key next turn. Yeah, I don't have enough time. He has too much Aember. The bait and switch he had, that really broke my neck. Because that, if he wouldn't have played that, he had only 5 Aember, I still had my 11, I would have had a key by now. And yeah, he would have key less. That bait and switch had that. I knew he had it, but if I didn't, like I played a little more cards to gain more Aember, basically just to stop him. I stole them from him, so he just got them back. So if I didn't do this, like didn't do the Dimension Door thing, he would have still had the same amount of Aember and I would have had less. Which would have given him key and then he would have won this turn already. So yeah, I think I lose this. I will get at least 1 key, but I don't think I won this. I don't know, looking back, what really my misplays were. I had the advantage at the beginning, Aember-wise. Try to think about what I did wrong, what I should have done better. Yes, the bait and switch was, of course, it plays 3. Okay, gets rid of one of my cards. Guess a tight mechanic. This is a many. Okay, that's not too big of a problem for me. He calls this. Okay. Okay. So I obviously have to call Logos next turn. Just to not lose. Reaps of Schooler. I can only steal 3. Yes, stealing 3 is not enough. Stealing 3 is... I would say, especially since the type mechanic is on the thing. So, yeah. And all of this would allow me to forge another key, yes. So what I can hope for is I draw Phase Shift. So let's say I play Dimension Door. I use this effect to draw a card. It's Phase Shift. Then I can steal 3. No, stealing 3 is not really helping because then he has 6 and still not enough. So yeah, I can forge another key with key abduction right here. But it won't help me a lot. So I bring it down to 2 keys. So let's just do this so we can bring it to... It doesn't really matter. I get it back to my hand either way. So yeah. Just play these creatures left and right. Boom, boom, boom. Play key abduction. What? Did I not? Oh, I did discard it. I didn't click on play. God damn it. Okay, so I'm not... Okay, you all know I see my misclick. I misclicked on this card, it seems. But if I would have played it, I would have gotten 1 key. It did make a difference. So yeah, let's just end the turn and let him win. GG. GG. Sadly, I lose. Theoretically, 3-2. Because of misclick, I only 3-1. But it's not like matter. The loss is a loss. So yeah, second game, sadly, a loss. Not as close as the win. So yeah. was not much I could have done there, but yeah, that's all from this video. I hope you still enjoyed and you saw what, how this deck can actually lose as well. Let me know if you saw any misplays I made. I just think the bait and switch really hurt me. Should have played around differently once I saw he had that, but either way, that's all for me. I'll see you another time. Ciao.